Okay, let's just wait for Planet Coaster to load and wait for some people to come in. Oh, Mom, can I have your phone? I just realized I forgot to do a community post.
Oh, no.
I'm going to do that right now. Here.
Remember, wait for a long time here, okay?
Okay. Oh, we got a like on the stream. Hey, Alex. I'm glad to see that you were able to make it. I just realized that I forgot to do a community post so that more people could come in, so I'm doing that right now. Okay. I'm just going to start right now. Two people. We got 2 people on the stream now. I have a good amount of time. I don't know how much time you guys have, but, oh wow, now it says there's 3 people? Wow. So I'm going to be doing this a little differently. I'm definitely going to be working on this, but one other thing. Hi, I have gymnastics in a bit, so I can only stay for a few, but I do want to say hi. Okay, just so you know, I am also going live tomorrow and on Saturday. So yeah, but I just want to say that we should probably actually get started with the other thing that I was going to say. There's 2 options to do something first, because this live stream is going to be a little different. I have a list of like all my coaster credits, and since Girl Power coasters can't stay for that long, we should probably do that first and then do this. So my like coaster credits. Oh yeah, my coaster credits. I got like lists that I've printed out, and I also wrote down. Sorry that some of these I have no idea how to spell it. Like I don't know if I got Gerstlauer, and I know I definitely didn't spell Schwarzkopf right. Not the best at spelling, but I have all the manufacturers. I know it's kind of a little weird. Didn't quite know how I do this, but all the coasters I've written from manufacturers. And I had a fun little game idea for you guys to guess what is in these top 10. My top 10 coasters. I'm so sorry about that. That happens every stream. It seems to happen. I need to get that done. I need to get that fixed. But like the spot on each of these spots on my top 10, and I'll give hints by the manufacturer. So I'll start with look at those Intamins. Yes. Yeah, I've been on, like, let's see what the list says. I think 10 Intamins. Yeah, 10 Intamins. So yeah, let's start this little list. So my number 10 is from B&M. It's in Florida. So, and one other hint is that I wasn't the biggest fan of Kumba. So, just know that it's not Kumba. Let's see what you guys think it is. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to Hulk. No, it's not the Hulk. I should have mentioned that too, Montu. Oh, wait, you know what? You're right, because this is a list I forgot to update, but it says Shikra on my list, but I forgot to update it to say Montu. So you are right, it's Montu. Shikra, yeah. It technically says Shikra because that's what I used to think I liked, but I like Montu a little bit more than Shikra, I've decided, and I just haven't updated it. So it's Montu. The next one, this is going to be kind of obvious. It's a CCI in, okay, I'm not going to tell you where it is. It's a CCI. There would be more that I'd say, but it would just give it away too much, so for now I'm just going to say it's a CCI. And of course it's in the USA too. And that's for the number 9 spot. Ghost Rider, yeah, that one is kind of obvious. Number 8, again, a kind of obvious one. It's an arrow. Like, immediately when you think of that, there's like not really that many good arrows, but so it's going to be kind of clear that my number 8 spot has an arrow. It's kind of clear what it is, but yeah. And again, it's in the US. X2, yeah. You got it. Number 7 is a B&M in California. Maybe I shouldn't have said that was in California. Too late. Yeah, it's a B&M in California. It's at my number 7 spot. Silver Bullet. No, it's actually not Silver Bullet. Tatsu. All the others are boring and mid. Well, yeah, Silver Bullet and Batman are pretty good, but yes, it is Tatsu. My number 6 is a RMC. I'm not going to tell you the state, but it's an RMC in the US. The state might give it away. I don't know. There's not that many options for that state, but yeah. And it's at my number 6 spot. Twisted Colossus. No, it is actually not Twisted Colossus. Now I'm realizing that there's actually quite a few RMCs in the US. It's not in California. I'll give you that hint. It's not in California, and it's also not in Florida. So if you know what other trips I've been on, you might know what it is. It's from a place that I, for some reason, still haven't gotten the vlog out, even though it's from so long ago. I really need to get that out. Wonder Woman. Unfortunately, I never rode Wonder Woman. That one was, like, I stood in line for, like, an hour, but I just never rode it. It was constantly closing. And it was only running one train for some reason, too. So I never rode Wonder Woman, unfortunately. Outlaw Run. I've never been to Silver Dollar City, unfortunately. That would be a place I'd love to go to, too. But going to a similar park this summer, so Dollywood. This one seems to be so far the most challenging one, which makes sense. I'd say it's probably the hardest one yet. One of the hardest ones on this list. Okay, I might just give you the hint that will almost give it away. I'll give you like one more guess before. There's going to be like 2 options. Literally, well, that kind of gives it away. So, see what that is. It's a roller coaster that I used to have above a certain, what the next ride is on this, but from more recent events that have happened, I have put that other ride above it, which is, I was about to say something that'll kind of give the other one away, so the next one. Okay, seems like you guys are having a little bit of a hard time with this, so I'll just say it. It is, actually I won't say it, but I'll say the state, Texas, and remember it's not Wonder Woman. That's one that you only have 2 options there. So we'll see what you think there. Your last guess was Outlaw Run a few minutes ago. Iron Rattler. Yes, it is Iron Rattler. Next one is another RMC, and yes, it's another RMC that's just above the other one that I just decided recently that I like it more than Iron Rattler. I would say one hint, but it would give it away, so not gonna say it. I mean, wouldn't fully give it away, but Twisted Colossus, yes. It's Twisted Colossus. Next one is my favorite B&M. And I'm not going to tell you where it is. In fact, my favorite B&M already. If you've seen one of my community posts, you'll probably know what it is. In fact, I just realized I've already done a community post of my top 10, so, but I guess you haven't seen it, so that's good. Mako. Yes, it is Mako. At my number 3 spot is a Intamin. That's really all I can say, and it's not Accelerator. It's an Intamin that's not Accelerator. Accelerator. Hagrid's. Yes, it is Hagrid's. I loved Hagrid's more than most people do. That's why it's so high. My number 2 is a RMC. Another RMC. There's a lot of RMCs on this. Like almost every RMC that I've written. Iron Gauzy, yes. And the next one you'll probably immediately know. My number 1 is a certain Intamin that, again, is not Accelerator. Velocicoaster, yes. The Velocicoaster is my Velocicoaster. Why did I say the Velocicoaster? Velocicoaster is my number 1. Fast and Furious. No, it's not Fast and Furious. Although I'm sure that will be on my top 10. I mean, it definitely will be. No matter what happens with that thing, that will be on my top 10 for sure. But I don't know if it'll be better than Velocicoaster or not. But we'll see. And yeah, it's Velocicoaster. So that's my list. Number 10. I was about to say Sheikah. No, Montu. I really gotta fix that. Number 10, Montu. Number 9, Ghost Rider. 8, X2. Number 7, Tatsu. Number 6, Iron Rattler. Number 5, Twisted Colossus. Number 4, Mako. Number 3, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Number 2, Iron Gauzy. And number 1, Velocicoaster. And there's a new message in the chat. It will be my number 1, Fast and Furious. Well, that could be the case if it's better than Velocicoaster. The only thing that I think maybe could beat out Velocicoaster for me is what's it called? Either Steel Vengeance or I don't even think Steel Vengeance, honestly. I honestly don't even think Steel Vengeance would top Velocicoaster. I think the only thing would be Ride to Happiness, and that I don't even know. Velocicoaster might just always be my number 1, and we'll see with Fast and Furious. So, yeah. And I will say the amount of Ride to Happiness, I will say that's like probably my number 1 bucket list coaster. That or Steel Vengeance, both those are gonna do so bad. I'll say the amount, I've been on, as you can see, quite a few coasters for manufacturers. So I have a lot of ones here. I've been on 5 Zamperlas, which is all kind of like just kiddie coasters and stuff. 1 from E&F Myler, 20 from B&M, or as Girl Power Coasters calls it, Boring and Mid. 20, that's the manufacturer, BRB. B&M, like 20 coasters. That's crazy. That's the most from any of these. Arrow 7, Intamin 10, which I wish was more. Schwarzkopf 3, Giovanola 2, 2 of the 3 coasters. So funny, I've ridden the majority of Giovanola's coasters just because there's only 3. GCI 2, I've been on 2 GCIs. I've been on 8 Premier Rides coasters, 5 RMCs, 1 CCI, 3 Gerstlauers, 9 9 Mock Rides coasters, 5 in this like miscellaneous category, just random small manufacturers. 5 SNS 2, Vekoma 2, Morgan 1. So that's how many from the manufacturers, and I've ridden 97 coasters, 5 of which I still need to add to my list, just because they're old ones that I just recently counted. And if you're still here, Girl Power Coasters, because I believe that you're probably out of time. If you're still here, I just want to say that I don't really know what happened in that Knott's live stream thing. That was kind of insane. I unfortunately won't be doing any more theme park live streams because it was cool, like especially that first stream here. Oh, good to see that Alex is here too. And I know Alex was at the stream too, so this is to both of you guys. And just everyone that was in that stream. It was very confusing, and we've decided on the exact thing that happened was the reason the chat wasn't working some of the times was because of internet. We were having a bunch of internet issues, so every time I said technical issues, it was just internet issues. We weren't sure at the time, but I've kind of decided that it's just it probably was technical issues. So, technical issues and just internet issues. That's what I meant to say. Internet issues was the reason that we're having so many problems with it. So it was awesome, but I don't think we'll be doing a theme park live stream again, unfortunately. But I will be doing more than just Planet Coaster. And that leads me into the second half of the stream, which I guess is more of just probably going to be most of the stream. Probably also just with Alex for however long he can stay. This might be one of the more shorter streams, which is fine. The focus here is going to be on the queue line. So the queue line is going to be the main focus. There's going to be maybe like occasional other things that we do. I'm going to be introducing what I was going to introduce last time but didn't have enough time, which is wood. I am going to be doing like wooden structures and stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing in this one. It might be one of the shorter ones, but Friday will probably be a pretty good length stream, and I know Saturday is going to be a really long stream, so hopefully you guys can make it to that one. Hopefully, I'm probably going to leave in 20 minutes because I'm going to... Sorry, your message disappeared for some reason. I'm probably going to leave in 20 minutes because I'm going to preview my middle school, so yeah. Okay, this is probably going to be a short one. If, Alex, if you're able to go to the one on Saturday, that's probably going to be the really long one. It's not going to be at this time. It's going to be another time. I hope Power Coasters is able to do that. Remember, she said at some point, like, that she's driving down to Southern California at that time, so, like, a little bit earlier in the day. So that's what we're going to be, that's why that stream is going to be kind of long. So I'm hoping in this stream, what we can do in this stream, and in the next 2 streams that we'll be able to finish this, hopefully. So we'll just see what happens, and I'll just get started right now. So, yeah. And a lot of this is also going to be me placing down fences. I don't think I'm going to do that until the very end, but there's going to be a lot of me placing down fences, so just know that that's going to be the big thing. That's going to take a long time, but we'll eventually just have to do that, and whatever stream it's in, that will be the perfect time to do a bunch of chat messages and stuff. So it's going to be a good time finishing this off, which we're a little bit over halfway. We got a lot of it done, and the frame rate's already going down, so not a very good sign. I am going to do the introduction of wood. Sorry about my hands again. Wait, I was on blueprint. Custom wood. Again, sorry about my hand. So, yeah, just wooden structures, little wooden things. I don't quite know what I'm going to do, but probably, like, wooden posts and then just a chain link fence on top of it, pretending to be a net. Like, I'm definitely going to do that right here, because you can see this corkscrew goes, like, right over the pathway. So, I'm going to do some sort of wooden structure with some of these beams. I got to find where the actual beam is, but I really like using them. I don't know, they're good. Here we go. The wooden column. I'm trying to get it to stand upright. No. I don't know. It will pivot off of the, no, it will go crazy. That's what it'll do. It's like, no, I'll go crazy. That's what it's doing. How controversial is my top 5 and top 3 bucket list? Top 5, accelerator, twisted, wait, why do those messages keep disappearing? I think on my iPad's weird. It's not like the phone, like from Knots. Accelerator, number 1, Twisted Colossus 2, 3 X2, 4 Tatsu, 5 Full Throttle. Okay. For what I'm guessing you've written, that's top 3 bucket list. 1 Fast and Furious, 2 Velocicoaster, 3 Terran. Okay. Besides Full Throttle being very high, which I have a feeling you like it more than most people. I also like it more than most people. But that one, Full Throttle, just, I don't know. It's still a good ride, but I actually, like I said, I like it more than most people, but that's really the only thing. Honestly, everything else is kind of like pretty, I'm gonna have to read that again, wait. I'm pretty sure like pretty normal. This is just with the top 5. Accelerator's a little high, but yeah, I can like, I think that's good. Accelerator, like I said, a little high, but I know for someone who loves Intamin, that makes sense. And like I said, also Full Throttle is a little high, but everything about that, the top 5 is pretty normal. Now, the top 3 bucket list, Fast and Furious, that makes sense. Velocicoaster, okay, and Terran. Best floater air time I've ever gotten on Full Throttle. Yeah, Full Throttle, like, that launch is better than people say it is. And the air time over the top hat sometimes is meh, and sometimes is actually, like, ejector air time. And I also think that, like, backwards, all the launches are actually pretty forceful, I think. So, I definitely think it's underrated, but, yeah. And this might be way too much of a near miss. Like, actually, like, feet getting chopped off near miss, so that is not good. Definitely need to fix that. So, yeah, but I'm kind of just surprised, even for, like, someone who, oh, great, who loves Intamin so much, I'm honestly kind of surprised that Tahone, I'm sorry, I think I'm supposed to be saying Tahone from what you said. I'm just going to call it Terran. That's what I'm used to calling it. So, Terran, like, I'm surprised that it's that high, especially for someone who loves Intamin. I think it'd be, like, Red Force or something. Maybe not Red Force, I don't know, but, like, King Dakar, even maybe new Top Thrill Dragster, but I'm sure you really wanted to go on the old Top Thrill Dragster. I really wish I got to experience that with how much I love Accelerator. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be close. I don't know about this near miss. I'll try, but that is going to be really close. It's just like a little net structure, too. Okay, I'm just going to grab one of these and then just duplicate it. and then do some advanced toggle, move, and rotate. I'm like, behind the camera, you can't see me, but I'm like, ew, they ruined it. Yeah, I don't think they really ruined Top Thrill Dragster, but what I was gonna say is like, I'm like, like I don't know. When I was like advanced toggle, move, and rotate. Anyways, that was very random, and I also did not mention anything really about ew, they ruined Top Thrill Dragster. I have very mixed thoughts on that, because half of me feels like it's just going to be another Superman with the spike, but it's just lap bars. The float air time is going to be awesome. You're facing downwards, because unfortunately I've never experienced backwards on Superman. Yeah, like, I just think that it's good what they're doing, but yeah, that's very close. I'll keep it, but it's very close. Like, I think it's good what they're doing, but at the same time, it's also like they could have done a better job with it. Like, maybe not. Like, I just feel like it's kind of what it was expected. The spike's gonna be fun. You have been on El Loco. Oh, you've been on El Loco? Interesting. Like I said, Canyon Blaster is in my top 12. Wow. I've just thought that's kind of another Viper, and I have very mixed thoughts on Viper. But we'll see. I really hope to get to Las Vegas at some point. But yeah, like, was that a question from like Alex or something? Oh, have you been on El Loco? That's okay. Yeah, it was a question from Alex. I'm like, I was talking about Top Thrill Dragster. It's a little random. It's still fun, but it was a question from Alex. Sorry that I didn't get to that. Yeah. Anyways, the new Top Thrill 2, that first launch, I'm like, they really ruined that first launch, but that's the only thing I think they really ruined. Anyways, that's definitely enough talking about Top Thrill 2. Yeah, also, if you're wondering why I never did a video on the Six Flags Cedar Fair merger, it's just because, like, there's so many videos about it. Like, I only watched like one or maybe like 2, 3 at the most. Like it was a very interesting thing, but there was just so many videos, way too many. So I didn't just want to do another video, if that makes sense. And it just wouldn't be as nice as any of the videos, and it probably wouldn't even do well. So that's why. Because I always think if anyone has wondered that. In fact, I sometimes even think if anyone knows that I know that, and I do know that. And that's also not going to work. I need to do advanced toggle, move, and duplicate. I don't actually know what some of these phrases or whatever in Planet Coaster are. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a little funny looking, but I guess I also kind of did that here too. This net looks actually pretty good, better than I thought it would. I have Revenge, wait, what'd you say? I have Revenge of the Mummy over Scream, Silver Bullet, Batman the Ride, and Riddler's Revenge. Okay, I've never been on Revenge of the Mummy, because, like I said before, I've never been to Universal Studios Hollywood, but, like, so I don't know what that's like. In fact, I don't know much about it, because if I ever do it, I just don't want to know that much about it. I want it to be a surprise, but I'm pretty sure it's like a premiere rides. Please don't tell me about it too much, but, I'm pretty sure it's like a premiere rides indoor launch coaster, and I've also heard that it goes backwards at some point, but that's kind of all I know. I know it also has like a dark ride portion, but yeah, that's kind of all I know. Scream, I do not like Scream at all. Silver Bullet's fun, Batman's fun, and I absolutely hate the Riddler's Revenge so much. So, Premier Ride Launch Coaster, from what I know about it, between all the Premier Rides launch coasters, I agree with you, except for putting Silver Bullet and Batman over it. So I agree with you, except for that. I like Premiere rides. Like, I like Full Throttle is like probably my favorite, but they invented the comfort colors, so they will always they will never always be perfect. Or no, I did not say that right. They will never be perfect with that. Because if you don't know, I absolutely hate comfort colors. Kind of like how some people hate vest restraints. I hate, I actually kind of like vest restraints, but I hate comfort colors so much. I literally made an entire video about it from here, and even when I was in Florida, talking about Tigress and the fact that they took them off on, what's it called? What's that one? Do you think Objective Mars will ever spin again? Objective Mars. I haven't heard of that coaster, so I'll have to look that up, just like I did with those other ones, like Senza Fiato and stuff. So I'll have to look up what that is, but I'm sure it'll be interesting. Yeah, what was I just saying about what? Oh shoot. Someone put a message in the chat saying what I was just talking about. Don't remember. Great. Oh, comfort collar. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I did an entire video in Florida and here, and I need to do more of it. Will Drifty be the best in California? Oh, by the way, I think I'm just done. I'm gonna stop talking about comfort collars now. But Drifty, best in California. That's actually a really good question. I mean, if it's kind of like what it might be, which is a combination of like Ride to Happiness. Sorry, that took a long time to think. And Velocicoaster. Then definitely. But I also think that like it's not gonna be like spinning. It's gonna be more of like drifting. Which, even though drifting makes more sense with the theme, I kind of wish they did do spinning. I'm sure every coaster enthusiast wishes they did spinning, but I don't know. It's just best in California. The current best, it's so funny. I can't even think of it off the top of my head. I need to look at my Cross Coaster plus Ride to Happiness. Yeah, like, apart from it not being, like, a full spin, it being, like, a drift thing, it is basically that. And I don't know if it'll have exactly as much theming as, Ride to Happiness doesn't really have any, so definitely I'd say maybe just a bit past that level, but it's really hard with a hillside. The best in California is Twisted Colossus. That's a really good RMC, especially when it duels. And even when it doesn't, it's still, like, amazing. Accelerator is the best. Accelerator is the best in California. Or I know it's also your number one. Yeah, that, like I said, that makes sense for someone who loves Intamin. But yeah, best in California probably over Twisted Colossus. That is definitely that is a hard thing, but I also think they could do. Oh, great. Okay, now it is actually chopping. Now there is. Oh, great. Yeah, now it's going through the test dummy's legs. What is going on? No, it goes through the coaster. Okay, so I can't have that. That's not good. I guess I'll move that. I guess I'll move that. No, I gotta move that. Best in California is Accelerator. Best in California, I think, is Twisted Colossus, but Accelerator, it's it's short. Like, especially this last time I wrote it, I'm like, man, that was over in a flash. It was so good, but it was over in a flash. So it's very short but like it's a little shaky, but especially in that back row, man, that was shaky. But and I'm one of those people that really complains to the rattles. I know I hate rattles so much. Not as much as other things. Listen to the Max plus Mortis soundtrack from Efteling. It is fire. Okay, I will need to listen to that. I haven't really listened to that many soundtracks, and I have so many random songs that get stuck in my head. I want a like roller coaster soundtrack to get stuck in my head. I mean, Velocicoasters pretty often get stuck in my head, but I want like Helix or something. Like I listened to that Helix soundtrack again, and it was insane. It was very. It's hard to remember. It's funny. It's like I'm surprised that it gets stuck inside people's heads because it's kind of hard to remember. But I yeah. It was very good, but it was intense. It was a lot of little beeps and noises. I don't know. I don't really know why. It's kind of like that's kind of what it sounded like the entire time. Just I don't know. It was good, but it was just a lot of sounds. A lot. It was almost a little overwhelming. So yeah. And like I said, I'm honestly kind of surprised Girl Power Coasters is still here. Thank you for sticking around for this long, because I know you said you didn't have that much time, so I'm really glad. What, the song? The song, Helix soundtrack, that's the one. Listen to Dead End by Sekai no Owari. I'm going to screenshot. Okay, I think I got a screenshot. Alex is still here, okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, at least that one didn't actually fall on my keyboard. At least I caught that one. It is so good. Okay. I took a screenshot, I hope before the messages appeared. I can always look at it after the stream anyways. But, I'll have to check some of these ones out. Let's see, that is very low in the queue line, but it will still work. This is looking good. I actually really like that style. I think I'm going to do that just for this whole section, but I'm obviously still going to add this gate. Now, for these sections, like, I'll have to figure out how to do that with the 3 fences high. Maybe I should just do that now, and then I can kind of work around that. I don't know. Maybe I should just have the cage thing here. I like the style, but you only really have to do it here. But yeah, like I said, Girl Power Coasters, I'm glad you've been able to stay here, and I'm guessing you'll have to leave soon. And I know Alex A also, or not Alex A. I gotta remember to just call you Alex. And I'm glad you guys have been able to be here for a while, and I'm glad you guys came in so soon too. So, yeah. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna start that there. Okay. It's back to the calm fences where chatting is a good thing. Just messages in the chat box. Where that is a good chance to do that. It's back to this. We do that so much. And that's not just with fences. Let's see here. Fences are very time-consuming. Very time-consuming. They take, like I said, they take a long time. Exactly what time-consuming means. And I know I said I wouldn't do it in this section, but there isn't, the queue is literally what I said I'd work on, so there isn't really any other things to do, so it's just what I'm going to be doing. For now, I'm going to, of course, do some more stuff, but for now, the best thing to do is these. There isn't that much new theme park news, apart from, I guess it's kind of old, but Dojadampa closing. I am literally counting down the days till I see Accelerator. Oh my gosh. I guess you say you haven't been there since November. I really hope, I've been thinking about this a little bit more. I really hope it's open for you. It's always been open for me, so it should be open for you. It's definitely a lot more reliable ever since they kind of redid it. Or I guess they didn't redo it, but they did it like, yeah, they didn't really redo it, but after it reopened with that like new launch system and stuff. So that's when I go there every couple of weeks. Yeah, I don't remember if I'm pretty sure I said this before, but okay, adios. Okay, goodbye, girl power coasters. Yeah, like I usually also like girl power coasters, the gymnastics emoji, because I know that's what she said you're going to. So yeah, there's like I always go to like a theme park like just about every week. Well, sometimes some weeks I don't, but yeah, I usually go on Sundays. Yeah, Sundays can be it sounded like I said some days. No, Sundays. It can be busy. I know since you're not like you're not homeschooled, you're actually going to school. You have to go on like the weekends or holidays. But yeah, like I usually, like I said, I've gone to theme parks on holidays. Like now it's spring break, at least for most people. So when I was at Knott's yesterday, it was really busy. But like, the like, why am I don't know. I haven't even like been tired or anything today. For some reason, I just keep forgetting what to say. But the one time I've been to a theme park on a weekend, the one time I can think of was when I was with my cousin he's not homeschooled, so the only time we could go. In fact, hopefully I'll be actually going with them soon again. I think it might not be too long, but at SeaWorld on the weekend. So that was the one time, but yeah. And like I said, I've been on holidays, so to other theme parks. So spring break, just that whole time, and to Knott's. Now Magic Mountain, please, I'm warning you, don't go to Magic Mountain on a holiday. And I mean, if you've never been to Magic Mountain, and you can't go on weekdays, that's going to be a problem for you, because even on weekdays, that park's busy. Yeah, I don't really know with that. I've never been on a weekend, but I've been there on like Labor Day weekend and Memorial Day weekend. It might not sound like it'd be busy, but trust me, like everything was at least an hour, which might not sound bad, but that's like the like little rides, like the like most popular rides like Twisted Colossus, Tatsu, X2. X2 probably had like maybe not a 4 hour wait, but like a good 3 hour wait. And then like there was a like Tatsu is like 2 hours, of Twisted Colossus 2 hours. So if you've never been to Magic Mountain, you're in a little bit of a problem. I imagine it's just as bad on weekends, so that's not the greatest. So hopefully sometime why would I even say that? You probably won't be able to, but I don't know if you've been to Magic Mountain or not, but even though it'd be absolutely packed, like, fast lane doesn't even work. Like, literally, fast lane doesn't even work. That fast lane is so popular. So many people are always getting it, so it never works well. I've tried it like once, and it was like almost as long as the actual wait. So it just doesn't even work well. So it doesn't really work. But yeah, let me see. You said something. Alex said, last time I went to Magic Mountain was on New Year's Eve with my brother. Okay, so you have been to Magic Mountain. I'm guessing that was busy. New Year's Eve, yeah, that definitely would have been busy. But, yeah. So, what, if that was like, I don't know how many times you've been, but with however many times you've been, how many of the rides have you gotten on, specifically roller coasters? I've gotten on 19 of the 20. One of them I can't go on because I'm literally too tall for it, one of the kiddie coasters. But I've been on every single other one. And a good half of them are good, and then like the other are like meh or bad. So, yeah. Let's see here. I don't really know how to do this. I do, but it's just going to take a while, so I might work on another part of this right now. I don't know. What else could I work on? I guess I'll just do some of the fences here, and I gotta start one. Okay. I've never been on Viper, and that's it. I've been on Viper 3 times. I already told you what those rides were like. That's on my lower half of rides. Like, 2 of the times were meh, a little rough, but still fun. Then that last time is actually in the front row, which is really cool. It was an awesome view, but it was so rough. The roughest ride I had on it. So it's very rough, but if you don't mind that, which I absolutely hate roughness, I'm just someone who doesn't like it extra. So if you don't really mind roughness, you'd probably like it. Like, it's nice and intense and stuff. I know, like, Airtime Thrills, if you know him, he loves it. He loves Viper. But depending on how much you dislike roughness, because no one will actually like really roughness, like, depending on how much you're like okay with that, then that kind of depends on how you'd like it or not. Sorry, you got a new message. I can't even find the message box. There we go. What's your favorite row on Accelerator? Now, that is actually a really good question. I am still not sure between the front and the back. My last back row ride was shaky, like very shaky. But it was still like, it was fun. Like the whip going over the top and the back row, I had a little bit of room between me and the lap bar. So it was like insane. It was so much airtime, like kind of like Ghost Rider airtime, like just almost standing up airtime. And I love the like almost standing up airtime so much, like on the drop off the mid-worst back row Ghost Rider. So I love the back, but that one time I got in the front, that very first time, was awesome. Just the view and the wind you feel in your face, and the little car thing. But I gotta say, I think the back is my favorite now that I really think about it, because the forces are just much more. But the front's smoother, has that awesome view, and I also love seeing the little car thing there. It like actually like was like kind of a little immersive for the like theming aspect of it. So yeah, I prefer the back a little bit over it, but what do you like more? Because I know a lot of people like the front more, but I also know that there's some people that like the back more than the front, because I just think there's more forces back there. back there. Any row. Oh, any row, okay. Yeah, I usually get like the middle just because that's what I get. But anytime if I'm able to get even in just the like back car, like just like that back car, like I'll usually, since I'm always a single rider, sometimes like a few times in the past I've gotten like, I've found them and I'm like, can I ride with you in the back row? And they always say yes, which is very nice of them. And then I just like, it's happened twice I think, and I just ride with them. So, let me, actually I gotta research, or not research, but search up again the fence, and I actually don't. Oh, I saw you did, you got another message. But the back is my favorite. Okay. That's nice to see another person who likes the back more, just like what I think. But yeah, both rows I love. Oh no! Ugh. What is going on? This one's the one I want. I always forget that it's hearted. I don't have to always search up fence. I just have it hearted so I can, or favorites, yeah. Oh, it's a star. So I can always just go over there and look at that. I only rode in the front once, and that was in November. Same here. That, like, I'm pretty sure I've already told you the story, but just once back in November, and that was it, and it was awesome. Also, another thing is that, because it broke down, so I waited, and there was no one in the station other than me, so I rode in the front. Okay. Yeah, yeah, the reliability, it's been pretty good with me, but I know with other people, it's not good at all. So, yeah. But, what was the other thing I was saying? Once in November, I don't remember at this point. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, it's not, like, I've had a good day, but for some reason, my voice in this live stream and the way I keep forgetting stuff sounds like I didn't. I've liked my day, but for some reason my voice is, not my voice, but I just keep forgetting stuff. I don't know why. I guess I'm not that tired. I don't know. The stream's probably coming close to an end anyways, so yeah, I know Alex has to go soon, and I'm pretty sure it's just Alex, so unless there's anyone else, I'll probably just end the stream, which I usually just have I usually just have a bunch of time, and that's the case right now, so just whatever the amount of time you guys can stay in is, how long I'll be in here, just same as always. At least you're not like me where I come home from school and I'm exhausted and I have to take a nap because I have a headache. Oh no, is that what happens? Because now I feel really bad because my stream that I did was right after you got back from school and you probably wanted to take a nap and had a headache, so I am very sorry. 5 o'clock is my normal time for streams, so like that's kind of, because I know like you're probably by far done with your nap by then, and yeah, 5 o'clock's just normally the time that I do streams. There are exceptions like Saturday, but Saturday's a weekend for you, so you don't have to worry about school. No, it's fine. I have to take a nap in 20 minutes. I do remember you actually said at the beginning of this stream that you had to go to a preview of your middle school. So is that afterwards, or I'm trying to think, like, oh my gosh, why is this looking like a jail? Why does this look too much? This looks too much like a jail or something. All the switchbacks and that. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna have to add a little bit more. I mean, it's not meant to be like as bad as a jail, but it's still like, I guess it's kind of like a high security area, so I guess it could work, but man, it's looking a little bit too much like a jail. No, I meant my duration of my nap takes 20 minutes. Oh, okay, so, here, wait, now that I know that, let me read that message again. No, it's fine. I take a nap in 20 minutes. So, 20 minutes is the length of your nap. Oh, so that has nothing to do with the, okay, there we go. That was a little confusing for me at first, but now I know what you mean. But that does kind of still mean that you probably will have to go soon, which is fine. I'm probably getting towards the end of the stream. I don't know. I could go on for just as long as you're here, and that's fine. But, yeah, next stream might not be super different. But like I said, Saturday, if you're able to go, it's going to be earlier than normal. But if you're able to come, Saturday's going to be like the final one. And it's going to be very long. I know Girl Power Coasters will be there. And Girl Power Coasters will be there tomorrow too. At Friday, why did that take me so long to say? Friday at 5. And then Saturday sometime earlier in the day. Still not quite sure. Those are going to be my next 2 Planet Coaster live streams. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a break from these just to finish off this coaster. And like I said, today the focus was the queue line because I just wanted to get it done. But it's always fun chatting with you guys, doing these streams. It's not like, I mean, the big focus of this is about the Planet Coaster stuff, but a lot of it is still just about like the chatting and stuff too. All right, I have to go now, so bye. Okay, if there's no one else here, which I think it's just you, so I'll end this stream right here. We got a good amount of progress and a lot of chatting and stuff. This has been definitely one of the shorter streams, which is fine. Next time might be the same, and the time after that is going to be the long one. So if you're able to go to those, that would be great. If not, that's fine. So I'm going to end the stream now. So yeah, I hope you've liked this stream, and bye.